Hello, I am back after ages. Yeah, so the reason I was away for ages and I haven't been uploading for ages is because I was on holiday and then I got back and I watched my previous coding video. I realized that the microphone's not very good. So then I searched the web for new microphone and I finally got a good microphone. It's a Fifine microphone. And it actually works. So I am back now. I will be uploading videos more, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so basically I'm going to be showing you how to make a moving car in Scratch. First, just make the sprite as I'm doing it. Can be pretty simple. Just a car shape. Don't make the wheels yet. They need to be separate sprites if you want them to look like they're rolling. I got this idea from the one guy who suggested on my video what I should do. But he didn't really specify, so I'm just going to do a sideways moving car. So first just make a sprite, like I'm painting it, but you can get it from the sprite section, I think, if you find a car that like looks sideways or whatever. Yeah, basically that's what I'm showing you right now. So just make the sprite, make it a car shape. You don't actually have to make it a car shape, but that's what he said, a car, so yeah. After you do that, you are gonna have to make the wheels. That's a separate sprite that you need to code. Okay, so I have now completed the sprite. Yeah, okay. So for the wheels, you just go to paint again, basically. And then just paint the wheel, like circular, like normal. Okay, so after you've done the wheels, just like I've done, maybe you could copy that if you want. I don't really care. You're gonna have to go to your code, go to events with the when flag clicked, because that's how you usually start everything. But you could also do when space or whatever clicked, which is below the when flag clicked. I'll go through that later. Yeah. But first I'm gonna go with the when flag clicked. And for the when flag clicked, basically you have to go down to the event, the control block, and go to forever because you want to do it forever. You want to be able to do it forever when you're doing it. Then you go down to sensing and find the key something pressed and with the question mark at the end. I'm gonna do right arrow because I'm gonna do right arrow if turning right first. Then you go to movement and go to turn something degrees. Yeah, you go to turn something degrees because that's turning, and make sure the arrow is pointing that way. I'm gonna go for 5 degrees. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 5 degrees. So when you press the flag and you hold right arrow, then you can see it turns, basically. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, you can see it turns. Also, make sure that your wheel is in the center. So if you go on costumes and select it, if you see that little, like, oval shaped thing, circular shaped thing in the middle, then make sure try and make sure the wheel is in the center of it. And make sure to do that with the car as well, if you can. You don't actually have to, but if you can do it. Yeah, so you make sure it's in the middle, because then when it spins, it will spin in one spot and not like spinning like a wheel. If you think of a big wheel and put something on the outside, it wouldn't spin in one spot. It would start spinning in like big circles, and that's what will happen if you don't have it in the middle. Yes, I thought 5 wasn't enough, so I'm going to change it to 10. So now it spins quicker. Then you basically repeat that whole thing, like put the if in again, and then the key something pressed, which is in the sensing. Yeah, you put that there. Then you go down to left arrow because then you want the car to be able to move backwards, right? Then if you go to motion again and go the turn again, but the turn block again, not the move block because that will just make it move. So do the turn block, but the other turn block, the one that the arrow points left, and change that to the same amount as you did for your right arrow. And yeah, now if you try it, if you hold right arrow it turns right and left arrow it turns left. So that's what you want, right? But you also want it to move with the car and the car to move. So basically, first just drag that over to the car, and then because it will literally be the same, then take away the turns and put in move steps instead. And for the when right arrow press, do 10 steps. For the when left arrow press, do minus 10 steps, because then it moves minus. Otherwise, if you did, that's the only way. Yeah, so you do minus 10 steps instead. So if I just change that quickly to minus 10, there we go. And now if you try, then the car will move how you want it. But right now you can see that the wheel is not going with the car, and you don't want that because that's not how cars work. So, yeah, you don't want that because that's not how cars work. As you can see, it's just staying in one spot, and even as you're doing it, the wheel is turning, but the wheel is turning and the car is moving, but they're not going together. So, yeah. Okay, so then go on your wheel sprite. Then go to sprite 1 block, right? And then when you click that, it will go to where you've set the center of the car. So if you go to costumes and then select it, right? If you put it there, then both the wheels will go there. Right now, don't duplicate the wheels yet. So just put the car put the car so the wheel will appear on the bottom of the car to make it easier. Okay, so you're gonna have to get a change X block, and then if you just click that, then just click that, and then the wheel will move. So if you go to sprite 1 and then change X, and keep doing that until you get your wheel to go to a good X position that the wheel would be good. Yeah, so I'm not quite happy with that. A little bit further. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, now you do the change Y, and then you keep trying until you get it right. So then it goes down. Yeah, I'm already happy with that. So if I just keep it like that, and then put that in like the bottom of it, just not in any of your if blocks. And now, as you can see, it moves with the car. The wheel does slide, but that kind of looks cool, I'd say. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But now you're gonna have to make the other wheel, and that's actually really, really simple. All you need to do is just duplicate the wheel. If you right click on it and then press duplicate, then it will duplicate it and it will bring all the code with it. But obviously, if you press that, then the wheel will go to the exact same position that the other wheel is in, but you don't want that because you want the wheel to be on the other side of the car. So if you take that blocks out and then change it, so for the X it wouldn't be minus, it would be normal, just number. So if I change that to 10, then there you go, it moves. If you change that to 10 and then the Y to a positive as well, well, if you want the Y to move, if you want the wheel to move a little bit up, then change it to positive. Just a normal number. If you want it to move down, change it to negative. Okay, that was a bit too much, so I'm going to do -5. That's right. I'm going to do -2. Click that. It's still not enough. So I'm going to keep trying until I get it to the good Y. If I just keep doing -2, then it won't work. So if I do -4, it won't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Should have worked. There we go, now it worked. Okay, so you've done that, and then change the X until it gets to the position that you like. So if I change it to 40, it's almost enough. 50, then yeah, that's good. So now that I've got it, that's basically all you have to do. And then put that, before you're done, put that back in, but make sure not to put it in the if section like I've just accidentally done it. Yeah, so put it under the if boxes. And then you're done. And then if you press right, then the car will move. The wheels will slide, but I just find that a cool little effect. Yeah, it's just cool, I find. And the wheels do turn and they stay with the car. So basically that's how you make a moving car, where the wheels stay. Also make sure not to move the car, because if you do that and the wheels go behind, and that's great, you can just have the wheels behind if you want. That's also another cool thing you can do. Or on the wheels you could just do a thing, go to back layer, which is in the look section. Yeah, so you do that and then there you go. That's your car, your complete car, basically. So yeah, great, right? And quickly before I end this video off, I promised I'll show you how to do the other version. So how you do it is you get the block that's underneath the when flag clicked, which says when space key pressed, but if you press on the arrow where it says space, then you will be able to change it to whatever. So you change it to right arrow, and then you put a turn block in there, and then when you hold it, it will do that. And then you just repeat that, but with the other turn block. I prefer the other way because it's much smoother. If you do it that way that I just said, then you'll have to, when you start holding it, then it will stop for a second and then start moving. But that's basically how you do the other version. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I love making videos with you guys. Comment down below what I should do for my next video. I am going to do more Scratch videos. I'm going to start a Minecraft survival series and probably do some like Bloons TD battles, Roblox. Yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. And also some of the videos, my friends might be in there, so you'll get to know them too. And yeah, thanks for watching. Can we hit 5 likes? That would be great. Smash the subscribe button and share it with your friends. Bye guys.